What's up, YouTube, man? I decided to go make a video about KLLM, the process of starting school, getting your own truck, doing all that, man. Because I know it's a lot of people out there who want to come to KLLM, who looking at different schools and different companies in different ways they can get their CDL. You know, you got some people who want to pay for their CDL, who go to school, they'll pay a couple $1,000 to go. You got some people who ain't got no money, who just want to start school, you feel me, and just want to start the journey and start that way. I'm going to tell you about KLLM. With KLLM, I'm going to make it fast, bro. I ain't trying to hold y'all. Look. With KLLM, they going to put you in a hotel room. They'll fly you to the school. They'll put you in a hotel room. You're going to have breakfast at the hotel every day. While you in school, they feeding you. They going to feed you in school. They got a van that'll take you back and forth to Walmart on certain days. So in case you need to make groceries, they got that. You don't got to pay no money out of pocket for no hotel room, no school. You don't even got to pay for your CDL. All you got to do is drive a year for them. What else? But I ain't gonna lie, with the school part, bro, when you start school for KLLM, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, make sure you ain't working no other job, fam, because you're gonna have to study. You're gonna have to have your shit on point. You're gonna have to learn the pre-trip. Everything you gonna have to learn, bro, and they grading you in there. It ain't like no regular come to school that give you try. You gotta maintain the 80% grade while you in school. You gotta maintain, and they grading you on everything. They grade you on your offset backing. They grade you on the straight line backing. They grade you on offset forward straight. Like, they grade you on everything. So you want to be on point. The pre-trip, they grade you on that. You gonna do a test before you do the real test. Like, they grade you on everything. You gotta maintain the 80% in everything. You gotta maintain at least an 80. All right. You ain't gotta be perfect, but you gotta maintain an 80, bro. So I recommend don't be working no job while you in school, fam. Just don't work a job. Quit your job. If you gonna go all in with your CDL, quit your job and start school and go all in, bro. Cause that's what I did. I tried to work a job. They wouldn't change my schedule. I said, fuck it. This shit can help my life way more than working at Amazon can. You feel me? So what else they do? Even this how the process of school start. For all the people, because a lot of people don't tell the process, the actual process of school. Alright, day one, you gonna come there. They gonna read you. They gonna read over a couple things with you and all that. You gonna immediately start studying to get your CDL Monday. Stay with me now, Monday. When you get there, you gonna immediately start studying to take your CDL. General knowledge, air brakes combination, plus tanker. You gotta have your tanker endorsement with KLLM. So them 4 tests you gotta pass. Stay with me now. Tuesday come, you gonna study again. You might study general knowledge Monday, and you gonna study air brakes and combinations Tuesday. You gonna study out there from 7 o'clock in the morning to 4 p.m. First 2 days, now you gonna study. Wednesday, it's test time. So I seen a lot of people, when I started school, I passed all my tests that Wednesday because I was studying. Plus, before I went to school, I was already on CDL prep, learning general knowledge. I was learning general knowledge. I ain't know air brakes combinations or tanker, but I was studying general knowledge. Plus, when I got home from school, I'm studying heavy too. Like, I'm really studying. I told you I quit my job, so I ain't had none of that extra shit. I had to go like in. So Wednesday, you gonna take your test to get your permit. If you don't pass all the tests Wednesday, you got Thursday and Friday to study and pass all the tests. Alright. Now say for instance you pass air brake combination and general knowledge, but you don't pass tanker. You got till you get out of school. You got till you pass your road test and you got your CDL. You got to the end to take your tanker test and pass the tanker test. So you could get your CDL and they'll still give you more time to get your tanker. The main thing they want you to do is get the permit, bro. Just get the permit, bro. That's the main thing. So that's the first week right there. Outside, that's the first week. The second week, you gonna start backing. You gonna start on your backing maneuvers. If you pass all your tests, the minute you pass all your tests that first week, you gonna immediately get put on the yard. You gonna start learning your backing maneuver. But if it take you that whole week to do that, then that next week you gonna start. You feel me? You gonna start then. Or that Saturday. I forgot to tell y'all, the school is Monday through Saturday, 7 to 4. So you're gonna immediately be put out there on the backing. They're gonna teach you backing moves. They're gonna teach you straight line backing for like 3-4 days. Then they're gonna teach you offset for like 3-4 days. And then the next week you just gonna keep going over everything. I think it's that second week. That second week on Tuesday, they take you out to drive. So they bruh, the process of KLLM is fast paced, fam. Like it ain't no taking your time. Go to Delta Tech. Now I did hear Delta Tech, it might be 6 to 9 months, but you gonna be 100% ready when you come out of Delta Tech. If you trying to move fast paced and go and get this shit all with 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks, KLLM, they doing it. You straight fast paced, I'm telling you. Your second week on that Tuesday, you gone. You driving. Ain't no waiting around, no none of that. They gonna tell you get in the driver's seat, you skirt out. And you gotta make sure you paying attention to everything. All right, now with the driving shit, you don't gotta be perfect when you first start driving. They know you gonna be swerving the truck. They know all that. But when you take your road test, you ain't even gotta be 100% perfect when you take your road test. Just make sure you reading signs, you following directions, you turning your signal on, you doing all this. To me, the driving part was the easy part. The harder part was learning the pre-trip and doing all that, even though that was kind of easy, but for other people, that was the hardest part too. But I feel like air brake test, tug test, learning all that shit, that's where it really gets you. The driving part, really the easy part. In the backing maneuvers, because some people failed out backing maneuver. But it's not that hard, bro. So yeah. That Tuesday, you're going to go out driving for that whole week. You're going to be driving. You're going to be driving that whole week, bro. That whole second week, you're going to be driving. And you're going to be doing back maneuvers. You're going to be doing hands-on. By Thursday, Friday, you want to go and start studying your pre-trip. Bro, because I'm telling you, when that next week, that third week come around, it's time to graduate. It's time to go and do that road test, because after that second week, when that third week come around, you got Monday and Tuesday to lock in on everything. Because Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, them testing days. You got to strictly test. Like, it's road test time. So you really ain't even in no 3-week class. You're really in like a 2.5-week class. And it's fast paced, bro. It's an advanced class, bro. So you got to be locked in. You got to be all in with this shit. You can't be half stepping. You got go to another school if you're gonna half step, bro. If you need time to work a job and do that, you got bills, go to a school where you can work your job and then, you feel me, come to school when you feel like it. Like, but KLLM, that shit advanced, that shit fast paced. They not trying to do all that waiting around. You gotta maintain the 80 average. You can't be bullshitting around. Like, them folk don't play. But to me, I feel like it's good. It's still a good school to start off with. Like, it's a good school to start out with. It's a good company to start out with, because they gonna make sure you learn everything. They gonna ship you out with a trainer. You gotta do a certain amount of hours with your trainer. Like, I feel like it's a good school to go to. My experience, I had a great experience. Like, with everything, the lunches they gave a nigga, the school process was, I actually enjoyed it. So I'm gonna encourage anybody else to come to KLLM. You don't gotta pay no money. They gonna pay for your CDL. They gonna pay for everything. They gonna give you lunches. They gonna give you a place to stay. Like, they gonna put you in a hotel. They gonna do everything for you. All you gotta do is get your CDL. Do whatever they tell you in that school and study your work and get your CDL. That's all you gotta do. I ain't trying to hold y'all long. This is a 10-minute video. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think. What school y'all think about going to, bro? Because if you think about going to KLLM, you need any advice, hit me up, man. Because I'm willing to spread the love. I want everybody to get their CD. I ain't holding no knowledge, none of that. You feel me?